Bryce, last game was your lowest shot total of the season, I think. Is there an ideal level where you want to be game to game?
I don't think so. It's not something I really think about. It's kind of hard to keep track of how many shots you're taking during a game, during the course of a game, or what you're averaging, or anything like that. You just try to pick your spots. As a point guard, obviously I have the ball in my hands a lot, so usually I'm getting more than 5 shots a game. Playing 38 minutes, getting only 5 shots isn't like me. But I felt like they were guarding me really well in that game. In pick and roll situations, they were not doubling, but almost doubling. And there wasn't a whole lot of openings for me, and I felt like I was being aggressive. I got to the free throw line 7 times, which is a good number for me to get. But there just wasn't a whole lot open for me to shoot, and I didn't want to take any difficult shots because we didn't need me to. So they're just one of those games.
How does your mentality change in a game like that versus a game when you're taking 10 to 15 shots?
I don't think it changes a whole lot. Obviously, if you get going, obviously you get a little bit more aggressive and you look for your shot a little bit more. But like I said, I felt like I was being aggressive in the game. They were just taking away my offense. I didn't get a whole lot of assists in that game, but I felt like I was controlling the game, controlling the pace of the game, and getting the ball in the spots, almost like hockey assists. There's a lot of times where I hit Isaac and then he hits the post and stuff like that. And as a point guard, sometimes you have games like that. You don't have to always have the games where you have a lot of assists, a lot of points, a lot of shot attempts. So it's just one of those games where I just try to control the game and get other guys going.
USC has said after last game that they're approaching this as a rivalry, but it's just any other game. Do you feel the same way? Is this just any other game to you guys, or is there something?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it is a rivalry game, and they're 10 miles away, and obviously these guys really well, and we've played them so many times the past 2 or 3 years, and there's a lot of stuff going into it about it, but it's just a big Pac-12 game. It's a game that they're ahead of us, and it's a game that we need to get. They got us on our home court. It's something that we got to try to get it back. Anytime a team beats you on your own home court, you got to try to get it back on the road, and we know the importance of this game. Obviously, with only 8 games left in conference play, we know the importance of trying to get road wins and then protect at home. So, got to be able to come out and play better. And
how do you play against a guy like Jordan McLaughlin, who has kind of like that speed and get out, shoot off the dribble, and that kind of thing? What's going to be kind of your mentality going in playing him?
Yeah, obviously he's a big-time player, much improved from last year. Obviously he got hurt last year and had some stuff sidelining him, but yeah, he's a very good player, very talented. Like you said, he can do a lot of different things with the ball, very quick, very crafty with it. So you got to kind of give him a step, but then when you give him a step, he can shoot the ball as well. So you got to kind of pick your poison with a guy like that, and you got to try to make it as difficult as you can on him, throw different defenses at him, different guys, and you just try to slow him down as much as you can.
Last game, Reinhardt was guarding you and gave you trouble at times. What did you do, and what do you have to do kind of this time to have more success? Maybe?
Yeah, he did a really good job on me. Really made it difficult on me. He was really physical. Tried to run me off the three-point line, which is what a lot of teams have been doing this year, and tried to make me make difficult plays and make plays off the run. And they got me speeded up a little bit. Not just him, but the whole team. They focused a lot on me. Watching the tape, they didn't double inside, and almost every team doubles Tony whenever he catches it. So I think a lot of their focal point was to try to take me away from scoring, and I think they did a good job of that in the first game. So we just got to try to find ways to get open shots for me in that way. And then, if they don't double Tony, we got to continue to feed him and try to find as many ways we can score the ball. But the first game it wasn't about our offense, it was defense.
It's been the more athletic teams, USC, Washington, that are giving you guys trouble. How does having Jonah play increased minutes and having Gigi back in the rotation, how does that change things this time around compared to game one?
Well, I think it helps us on the defensive end more than anything. Obviously, with the 2 big lineup, it was good with how we could throw the ball inside, but on the defensive end, it was hard because a lot of teams are playing 4, almost 5 guards at times. Oregon, they got Boucher at the 5, and he's really a guard almost. He's like a lengthy guard, so it's hard to play on the defensive end when you got 2 7-foot centers or a 6'9" guy like Tony trying to guard guards. That's a hard task to give them. And so yeah, it's difficult, and it's difficult matchups. But having Jonah and Gigi getting more minutes and starting to get comfortable that way really helps us because they can play the guard and the forward position.
First game around surprise you?
Not really, no. I mean, I think they're an extremely athletic team. They like to get up and down. I think it's what we expected going into the game, and we just didn't perform the way we needed to get the win.
having Jonah playing more minutes now next to you, is that something that's going to help you guys a lot more on defense, especially against Matthew?
I think definitely. I mean, Jonah's a really athletic player, and yeah, it definitely just provides a different look for us offensively and defensively. But yeah, I think it'll be effective. It worked well in the Washington State game. I just want to get momentum with it in practice, get a little more used to it, and just get ready for Thursday.
Losing to SC for the first time earlier this year, how much did that sting compared to some of the other losses?
It hurt. Just being our rivalry team. But I think we got to get them this time. I think just due to just us playing. I think Washington State, that game kind of helped build the team and get us start going for the rest of the season.
What was the biggest difference in play having Jonah in there more?
Like you said, it opens the floor more, spaces out. The paint is not too cluttered. Now he's a pick and pop instead of pick and roll, 2 pick and roll guys. And kind of just make plays. Guard can make plays. He can make plays. And he's a versatile defender, so it helps. It helps a lot.
What's the biggest difference in how the team's been using you offensively this year compared to last year?
I guess it's just primary scorer. That's basically what they want me to do. Kind of like off the ball, just make plays and just score the basketball. So, I think that's beneficial to me and the team.
They're undefeated in their home gym. What kind of challenges do they bring when they're playing at home versus maybe on the road?
Probably just the energy. Guys just probably play with a little sense of urgency, and they're just excited to play. They're home. No one wants to really lose at home, but we got to come in and establish our intensity and the way we play.
This part of the year now, does it feel similar to last year in terms of where you were with the NCAA tournament chase?
Almost definitely. But we don't really think about that. We got to take it day by day and just gradually get better.
Do you think guys got accustomed to the lineup, like you said, the last lineup change and getting smaller guys in there and working quicker and more athleticism will help in this coming game?
Definitely. That would really help. That helps. Like I said, Jonah, he's kind of like a do-it-all type of guy, and he helps. And it puts everybody in a natural position, especially the bigs. So, yeah,